welcome back to Gaming Toy Time Pete, and what does I see on my screen? Orange? Is that orange? Is that Star? I don't think Star make... Is that Kubota? Yes, and I am correct. That is Kubota. So everyone, yesterday was Tuesday, January 28th. The Kubota DLC was released for all platforms. A game-changing DLC, especially for a brand that many people, especially American players, have been asking and requesting for. So the lucky PC players has had Kubotas as mods for a while, but us console players, who usually get left out on a lot of things, never had Kubota as a brand. We had to improvise. But now we actually have it as an official Giants brand, so now people can make mods of Kubota. As you could already see with the Iconic Designs Kubota pack. And, well, we'll take a tour of all the Kubota equipment. I'll give you my thoughts. And is it worth spending $13 USD to buy this? So first, we have one game-changing thing with this. This will allow universal passenger. Now, I'm pretty sure my PC player friends out there know what universal passenger is. But if you don't know what it is, it's basically allows more than one person to drive a vehicle at a time. So, for example, the Sidekick, your buddy can ride in that seat. This one, you have 4 of your buddies riding in the seat. A very game-changing thing, which not all vehicles support it. All base game vehicles do support it, but modded equipment like maybe Custom Modding's 8R, 82 Studios TLX 2020, they can't support it, but I do know 82 Studio is working on making that script available in his mods, plus AGM Modding with his 5400 Mass Ferguson series that he recently released. He's already working on the update to support it, so many mods will be coming out soon to support it. But let's go over. So first, we have some clothing. Now I have to decorate up my guy real quick. So we don't have any Kubota uniforms, but we have Kubota stuff like a Kubota t-shirt, a Kubota sweater, either in the orange or the nice black, a more polo-like Kubota shirt, and you have this more Kubota dealership uniform. Nothing in pants, nothing in shoes, but in hats you have. So for the girls out there, you do have a Kubota, pink Kubota hat, or just a standard Kubota hat. And that's pretty much it. So let's just make my guy real quick. Alright. So, we have 3 major sections here. So we have the tractors, we have UTVs, and we have the quote-unquote construction equipment. So let's start off with tractors. So you're going to get 4 tractors. These are the main tractors. So you have the M5, the M6, and the M7, and the M8. M8 is the largest tractor in the series, M5 is the smallest. And each tractor has a different characteristic and specialization. So let's go over that. First, let's start off with the small boy, which is the Kubota M5. Now, the Kubota M5 is designed for vineyards. In FS22, great production has become a big thing. So many people may start switching out their tractors. For example, we have stuff like the Lindell, the Fendt, and that was pretty much it. But now you have the Kubota M5. So let's look at customizations. So you have trailboard, firestone, back tailboard. So in and out, that's just going to give you different types of tires, both in standard. It's supposed to be a very small, tight corner tractor. Front weight, if you need it, goes up to 450, 360, 270, 180, 90, no. You have 92 horsepower, 106, back and forth, license plate, all that good stuff. So let me turn off my engine startup real quick so I can actually listen to the the sounds these guys make. Should have already done that, but I didn't. There we go, we have the Kubota M5. So this is more meant for people who need a vineyard tractor. So there you go. Next, we have the M6. So the M6 is the medium tractor in the series, I would say. It's about like the M5. We'll take a nice look around. Now let's go look at it in store. So here we have the M6. So we get Trelleborg, Michelin, Continental, Midas, Verstren, Nokian, back and forth. So in Trelleborg, we got standard wheel weights, wides, wheel weights, narrows, weird trends, all-around twins, back to standard. Michelin, we have pretty much same thing. Continental. Okay, all throughout you have the same customizations, but when you come to Nokian, you have the commutal tires, which are wide based. So you can have a 3-point hitch or your weights, and it's going to be the same weights throughout. So only one front loader option, which is the Kubota front loader, which we'll go over in a second. Now you can go from 104 horsepower, 114, 132, 141, back to 104. As you can see here, I do have a Kubota front loader on it. So let's take it for a drive. Okay, so that's the M6. Now we have to move into medium tractors, and we get the M7. So the M7 is the next up in the series. This is a more of a European style because we do get the European warning signs, so perfect for seeing a lot of people actually using these on German maps. And this has a different brand of front loader. So this is the LE2255, and this is the M77. It's also the same thing on the M8, but let's go look at this one. So the store, here we have it. You have Trelleborg, Michelin, Continental, Verstren, Nokian. So pretty much, let me look. Alright. Yeah, pretty much same story all throughout here as we have with the last tractor. I just think you get more of a wider set of twins, and then you have more of a row crop, European row crop. And yep, commutal, but these aren't wide commutals, these are just standard commutos. So warning signs, you can take off the warning signs if you want more of a, I guess, a US style. 3 points, same story for out there. You can put on weights, but now we can go up to 540 kilograms. Put on that Kubota front loader. We go from 120, 128, 148, 168, back to standard. So let's take a drive. It's an interesting place to put beacons. So there we have the M7. Now it's time to move on to my favorite tractor, and this is the M8, the all-American Kubota. So let's take a quick look around. Got those row crops. You guys already know I'm excited for this. And yep, we do have the M77 on it. So again, medium tractor, and remind you, this is the largest tractor in the series. So in Trelleborg, we have standard wheel weights, wide tires, wides with wheel weights, wide 2. Now you have the weird trim wheel, so this is your row crop special. That's not realistic. That should be row crop tires up front, but it's not. You have the European style. So that's one complaint. Wide tires, these are more dirty boys. And yeah, they need to fix that because we do not do that stuff in the States here. We have pull through. Narrows, back standard. 3-point hitch, we can go up to how much? Only 400, okay. So, and then you do have your 3-point hitch for you 3-point hitcher out there. You have Kubota, then you can go from 180 to 200. So this is the working man's tractor. And you have to have twin wheels out to get the flashers down. And for tire brand, 12 board, Michelin Continentals, Midas Verstring, and ooh, okay, so we can change your Nokia tires this time. Get those nice rigid boys. All right. Let's take this for a drive. Now I guess this one would go into truck category as well. So front loaders. So for the M6, you have the LA. And then for the M7 and M8, you have the M77. Now let's move on to your UTVs. So pretty standard, you do have 2 UTVs, which again will support, plus the tractors, universal passenger. So let's go over the small one real quick. Going to find these in cars. And here's the Sidekick. 48 horsepower, and it has a capacity of 430. 40 miles per hour top speed. You can put the 3-point hitch on it for precision farming. And that's just a little grid protector. So let's hop in it real quick. Alright, next up in the series, we have the RTV. We're just calling this the RTVH. That's a lot of letters. So this is obviously going to be the larger in the series. You have capacity differences, so let me explain. So this is going to be smaller capacity, so this is more of the crew vehicle. Then you have more of a off-roading vehicle. Then you have the 3-point. So first off, you have no protection grille. Protection, a wrench up front, and that's it. So let's take a drive. So there you have the UTVs. Now last, finally, you have the quote-unquote construction equipment. So we have 2 skid steers and 1 front loader vehicle. So first, go take a look at this front loader. So it's store, here it is, 61 horsepower. So we get trail boards, standard, where you can put on twins, Bastrin, back and forth, take a drive. So this will support your tools like the Aboots, Quickie, Frigel, and other stuff like Stroll. Stuff you would be using with other Kubota's front loaders. It's a very versatile vehicle, perfect for slaying in and out tight spaces. So there's that one. And last, finally, we have the skid steers. So first you have your wheeled skid steer, which again, look in your skid steer category. This is the SSV 75, 74 horsepower. 11 miles per hour top speed, and it has something cool. You can put additional weights on the back. So we go from 45, 90, 135, back standard. So you do have some weight, and this will be using your skid steer loader tools. So from Pedaling and other modded. Okay, so you do have a nice good old whiff right there. And last and finally from the Kubota lineup, he has the SVL 97-2. So here it is, no customization, comes straight out of this. Tracks, hold on, let me see, 96 horsepower, 7 miles per hour. So let's take a look. So there you have it, guys, the Kubota DLC. I would recommend getting this. I would spend the $13 you have, or if you have Season 1 pass, Season 1 free pass, use that. A very amazing pack, in my opinion. It was excellent for Giants, and especially Kubota, a lot of their equipment coming to the game. A lot of people are excited, and understandably so. Kubota is a major part in United States agriculture, as it is with other nations like Germany, Italy with the vineyards, and 130 years ago they were starting Osaka, Japan. So everyone has used the Kubota. It's just a great DLC. Way better than the Entanto Coranto pack. I actually have a use for this since I don't do vineyard work. Everyone, I wish you a good day. Toodaloo.